All right, good evening, folks. We're going to go ahead and get started at 6 o'clock. My name is Michael Spaeth, and I'm a principal planner with the town of Oro Valley and the town's project manager reviewing the applicant's proposals. Thank you for joining us. We received news today that requires a significant change to our plans this evening. This focus area meeting and all the ones planned for next week have been postponed at the request of the property owner until further notice. This is late breaking news, and we sent out word late this afternoon. Obviously, such a last-minute notice is inadequate, so we are here to share the news in person. Tonight, our aim is to provide an update on the project's status. The applicant's representative, Linda Morales, will also provide an update. As the other meetings for this topic are being postponed, we will not be taking questions or allowing public comment tonight. Since the applicant may or may not change their application based on last night's direction from council, any responses to questions from about traffic, studies, etc. would be conjecture at this point. It also seems to be inequity in allowing one group of homeowners, tonight's group, to ask questions and comment while postponing the other meetings and not providing those residents with the same opportunity. I'm sure many of you listened to or are familiar with the town council discussion at last night's meeting regarding this property. If not, I strongly recommend that you view the meeting, which is posted on the town's website. Town council directed staff to, and I quote, work with the Conservation Fund and Romspen on the potential preservation of the open space that was formerly the Vistoso Golf Course, and to work with the Conservation Fund to help identify possible funding, including grant funding, to acquire the property for a green space to be gifted to the town. With that in mind, the applicant has requested that the application and neighborhood meetings be put on hold for 30 days. This is entirely the applicant's decision to make, and the town must honor it. Please note, should the applicant decide to continue with their applications, the neighborhood meeting process will not be abbreviated. Should that happen, the focus area meetings will be rescheduled with proper noticing, followed by the community-wide neighborhood meetings scheduled for August and September. Please keep frequenting ovprojects.com as we will be continuously updating the website as new information becomes available. Now I'd like to turn it over to the property owner's representative, Ms. Linda Morales, who wishes to make a comment. Ms. Morales, you should be good to go.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I want to read you a comment and an email that was sent out by Pat Lopez, who is a representative of Romspen, that was sent out today in response to the mayor and council action last night. It is Romspen's understanding that the Oro Valley Town Council voted yesterday to pursue the potential acquisition of the Vistoso Golf Course. We understand that an acquisition would involve some combination of the following: the Conservation Fund, funds from the state of Arizona, private contributions facilitated by Preserve Vistoso, and cooperation and facilitation from the town of Oro Valley. We understand that at the town council meeting, it was intimated that Romspen had agreed to suspend pursuit of its rezoning efforts pending determination as to whether or not an acquisition was feasible. Please know that Romspen never agreed to suspend its rezoning efforts. However, Romspen did agree to work in good faith with the town of Oro Valley and the community to reach a mutually agreeable resolution. In that spirit, Romspen is willing to put its rezoning efforts on hold for the next 30 days so that all parties can work together to agree upon an acquisition contract. Romspen is willing to do this with the understanding that all parties will work together diligently during this 30 days to reach agreement, and if that agreement is not reached, its rezoning can be continued without having to backtrack or redo any prior steps that have already been accomplished. Please know that the stakeholders have been reviewing the site for months, even years, and Romspen has delayed action for 2 years while working with potential purchasers and stakeholders, as mentioned in the meeting. This history should allow all of us to work quickly or to move quickly. Romspen does not wish to be unreasonable or uncooperative, but everyone needs to understand the Town of Oro Valley process only permits applications for general plan amendments, which is required here, to be submitted once per year during the first quarter of the year. Romspen has met this application deadline. If its application is withdrawn, Romspen would be forced to wait until April of 2021 to resubmit. We look forward to working diligently with all the interested parties to reach resolution quickly. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Mr. Spaeth. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Morales. I apologize to all of the neighbors who were here with us for this evening's meeting for the last minute cancellation. Town staff does view this as a positive opportunity to pursue town council's direction. To quickly summarize, due to the, let me bring myself back up. To quickly summarize, due to the town council's discussion regarding options for the former Vistoso Golf Course last night, Romspen has requested that all neighborhood meetings regarding their application be postponed for 30 days. Again, the purpose of the request is to provide the town, Romspen, and the conservation group time to review the options for the Vistoso Golf Course, and also for Romspen to be able to evaluate their application. I want to make it clear that from the town's perspective, these neighborhood meetings are not being canceled. They are being postponed until further notice. This 30-day is just a hiatus in the public engagement component to allow for due diligence to be performed. At the end of 30 days, Romspen may pull, modify, or proceed with their application. Once Romspen communicates their intent, staff will resume the public engagement process and reschedule the neighborhood meetings for late July. If Romspen ultimately decides to pull their application, the public engagement process would stop as there would be no application to discuss. Please keep frequenting ovprojects.com, as again, we will continuously update the website as new information becomes available. Please send questions and comments to ask@orovalleyaz.gov. Thank you for your time and have a good evening.